Well, finally, I'm here on Battlefield 6. The issues that I was having weren't nearly as bad as other people's issues. I know some people just couldn't play the game at all. If you didn't know, there was this thing yesterday where people who had the game on the EA app, couldn't play multiplayer despite owning the game. Like, it was telling them to purchase the game even though they already had it. Oh my god! The issue that I was running into is just that I couldn't run the game on my PC. I don't know if I'm just dumb or if my computer is that outdated, but man, it was a rude awakening. I didn't think my computer was that bad. I mean, it was running Black Ops 7 fine. I have a 2080 Super and an i9900K. I got it in 2020 from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I was always planning on riding it till the wheels fell off, but man, I didn't know that meant 2 Battlefield games later. Yeah, so I got the game on Steam initially, which, you know, thank God I didn't get on the EA app because I wouldn't have known if I could play it for like 7 hours. But yeah, once I got in the game, I don't know, I put it on the lowest graphics and I went in the firing range and everything seemed fine. Even with OBS opened, it seemed fine. But the second I got in the game, dude, it was like a stop motion animation. I couldn't do anything. I tried every setting, dude. I had like everything on the lowest. I tried DLSS. I tried all the little shortcuts to give myself more FPS. Even frame generation, which is terrible for an FPS game. It took a good hour to realize that I was just not going to be able to run this game. A lot of people have been saying the game's really well optimized, and maybe it is. Maybe I just have a crypto miner installed on my computer that I don't know about. Thankfully, Steam's the GOAT, so I was able to get a refund really easily, and I just ended up picking it up on PlayStation. I'm just playing on the base PS5, so it doesn't look as good, and it doesn't run as good. This looks like 60 FPS to me, I hope. Every game I used to play on my PC is like 13 years old, so I run everything at like 200 frames per second, at the very, very least. But yeah, like I said, I'm just playing the close quarters combat game mode, like with TDM and all that, just to kind of get the hang of everything. I play on controllers. There's a lot of controller settings you have to tweak, but also I'm just trying to get used to playing the game in general. I think I said in my last video, I didn't really play like Battlefield 2042 or really any Battlefields extensively. Other than like Battlefield 1, I played that for a couple months, and then I had like a little experience with Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I think I got Battlefield Hardline for free. That was kind of fun. But yeah, dude, it's just nice to have, you know, another good FPS to play. I've played mostly close quarters combat, but I've also played a good amount of Conquest. Just as someone that enjoyed Battlefield 1 and had a little bit of familiarity, I feel like it's delivered on everything. Obviously, I'm no authority on Battlefield stuff, but this is just a fun game. I'm really glad this game came out when it did because I had no idea what I was going to upload. It's nice to have to adjust to a game. I feel like I haven't had to do that in a while. Like with all the newer Call of Duties, it hasn't really been something I've had to adjust to. It's just sort of felt pretty samey. Like some of the movement stuff is different, yeah, but just the gunplay and everything is just the exact same, like what you'd expect from Call of Duty, especially since like 2019. And then all the old games I played for God knows how long. So it's just nice to have to adjust to something. It almost feels like back in the day, like hopping on, you know, a new Call of Duty game or even switching between like COD and Halo or whatever. Not that this is Halo, it's just pretty different. I've run into a lot of people who are definitely other Call of Duty players that have been unpleasantly surprised at this game. It's weird. It's like a lot of people just bought the game without like ever playing or knowing any Battlefield anything before. It's good to try new things, but I mean, don't just buy it because it's hyped. I mean, that's pretty close to what I did. I didn't touch the beta, and I really didn't know why this particular game was blowing up, but I had like a little bit of experience with Battlefield in the past. If the game so far is any indication, then I think this is going to be a great year, not just for Battlefield, but also when Call of Duty comes out with no SBMM. It's one thing for games to be competing, but when both games are this good, it should be nothing but good things for us, the players. Okay, I don't really know how good Call of Duty is going to be, but it was a lot of fun with no SBMM. And that was with like limited weapons, limited maps. They got cheat codes in there with the BO2 map, so I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be on this for the foreseeable future at least, and then I'm probably going to keep playing it after Call of Duty comes out. It just depends what I want to play. I've seen a lot of people just complaining that there's nothing to do. I get the sense that those people really don't get Battlefield, and you know, they're used to like the whole Call of Duty like get the most kills thing. I feel like Call of Duty for the longest time has just been people wanting to get a high KD, get the most kills, blah blah blah. People in Call of Duty will get like 90 kills and a few deaths, and even if they lost 200 to like 75 in Dom, they don't care. They got the kills. I feel like this game is way more team oriented, especially, you know, with the squads. And I don't know, fighting for the objective in this game is like a big deal. Like it's like the majority of the game. Obviously, if you're just standing on the outskirts trying to pick people off or trying to rush and get a bunch of kills in Conquest, it's not going to be as good a time as you would have in like Call of Duty, for instance, doing that. But it confuses me because this playlist that I'm playing in, the close quarters combat thing, this like scratches the Call of Duty itch for me. It's not exactly the same, but it's not supposed to be the exact same. This has been a lot of fun. I don't know, I feel like there's maybe some Activision Twitter accounts out there that are doing some of the talking for everyone, because I don't understand who can play this game in any way and have it be boring. It feels so weird that everyone's praising an EA game right now. So far, there's a 747,000 player peak for this game. Right now, there's 624,000 people online, and that's just on Steam. I've never really been of the belief that Battlefield can really kill Call of Duty or really stick it to them, but hey, maybe they already proved us wrong when they got Activision to take out SBMM. I don't want either game to do bad. I want them both to actually do very, very well, and everyone else should. I don't know why people are being tribalistic for Call of Duty and Battlefield. You as a player should just be happy that you're getting good games, and you should embrace that they're being competitive with each other. Also, sorry if this is like an overly short video or like a terribly long one. I really don't know how long I've been recording. When I'm doing these like cut comms, it's so hard to gauge how long I've been talking. For me, I've been yapping for like an hour. For you, it's probably like a couple minutes. I'm getting back into the swing of things, okay?